Yo, what's up with all my Zooligans out there? Papa Zoo tapping in one time. Let me explain who I'm loyal to. God. Family. Zooligans. I owe no loyalty to suckers, busters, a system that's imperfect, individuals is fake and faulty. Don't look to me for loyalty. I gave all my loyalty. The only loyalty I have to offer now is the loyalty that I stand on as a man. That's it. And as a man, I will always stand on what I believe in. And what I believe in is sticking to the script. Whatever script of the game that you playing in. Stay real to it. I'm going to stay real to mine. And that's 100. All my Zooligans. We out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's make those moves. Let's sharpen up and get better and do better. Shake suckers and duck busters and get to the bag. And bag, I'm talking about a success. Now, as God's servant, I gotta drop a jewel on y'all. Faith without works is dead. What does that mean, G-boy? That means if you have wishes, dreams, goals, and desires, push 100. Say your prayer, do your fast, meditate, give it to God, and then push 100. Not worry about failing or success. Just put your first foot forward and then your second right after. Keep pushing. No doubts. Just go 100. And I promise you, your faith, God gonna come right behind you, scoop you up, and get you to the finish line. Not only to the finish line, but over the finish line and through the finish line, to where everybody at the finish line is gonna be looking at you, watching you, applauding you. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure you put in that work so that you can get what's yours. Now, I'm gonna talk about my big homeboy, Spicey Mike. It's my OG. I love my big homeboy, got a lot of respect for my big homeboy. Always will, no matter what he chooses to do as far as vices is concerned. That'll never take away from the character of my big homeboy. When I was a kid, I'm talking about a baby, man. He's like my uncle. He's one of the ones that helped to mold me and raise me. And the reason why I say that is because he was around where I was able to look up and see him on a regular. For any law enforcement, the stories I tell about my homeboy is 20, 30, even 40 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So, remember that these stories I share are factual loosely. I put extras on it to drive in the point and the message, and this channel provides entertainment content for the masses. So we might have a little bit of oomph on it. But trust me when I tell you, belongs to no crimes of whatsoever. Anyway, my big homeboy, he would always have that thing with him. Every time he pull up and hop out, he had that thing with him. You know what I'm saying? And I used to be just sitting there mesmerized off that thing. You ever watch a movie and dude looks at the strap and he just falls in love and he just sitting there like, you know, that was what it was with him, man. I used to just sit there and watch this because it was so fat and it was so pretty. You know what I'm saying? And back at this time, Not too many people had what he had, you know what I'm saying? So I would just sit there mesmerized, wishing I can get my hands on that thing. Now, mind you, I might have been at that time 5, 6, 7 years old, man, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, you know, as I get older, at 7 and 5, I thought I was from the set, period, point blank. You couldn't tell me I wasn't. But when I was about 12, 13, maybe, my homeboys, shout out to, Black Wayne and Lil T Bada. So they was at a house party and they get shot. Outside the house party, on the concrete on the sidewalk in the street. I don't know all that type of information. All I know is shots fired. 2 of my homeboys got hit. Mind you, at this time, I had just barely been around Black Wayne, barely been around Lil T Bada. I had been around Lil T Bada a little bit more than Black Wayne, because Lil T Bada played football at Skyline Park and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And he's from Madrone, you know what I'm saying, which is around the corner from my neck in the woods. So yeah, we used to be in each other's company, but as far as hanging and banging, they was a little older than me. So at that time, no. But still yet, when they got shot, I'm ready to jump off the porch. Man, what? Okay. First person I think about, Spicy Mike, man. I always see Spicy Mike with that thing. And I know he gonna come around here in a hot second. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Waiting on my big homeboy. Bam! He push up. Immediately. You know, I got the eyes and everything, right? So big homie. Dudes shot the homeboys, man. He like, what? What you mean they shot the homies? Now he want the information. He want the information, right? So he like, what you mean the game shot the homies? Homies got shot? And I said, yeah, Bone Gribble, man, the homies got shot, man. And he say, what happened? And I tell him what happened. I'm looking at him like, listen, man, we gotta go put in that work on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to go do my thing, man. You know what I'm saying? He like, he looking at me and stuff, you know, he looking at me up and down. You ready to do your thing, huh? Yeah, I'm ready to do my thing, big homie. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that thing. He's like, let you get my thing? I said, yeah. When I say that, everything changed, right? You know what I'm saying? He said, listen, you my nephew. I love you. But you would never get your hands on my thing. And if you try to get your hands on my thing, I'm gonna kill you, boy. And I'm like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? I ain't my aunt, it's my aunt. And he's serious, he's looking at me, you know what I'm saying? Eye contact. Yeah, if you ever get your hands on that scrap, I'm gonna kill you. Wow. I'm flabbergasted in my mind. I got my own ideals. We watch the movies, all this old kind of stuff, South Central, Boys in the Hood, Colors. You get your own ideals in your head on what's supposed to happen inside your neighborhood. And in my mind, my big homie is supposed to pass that on right on down and say, hey, kill them all. You know what I'm saying? That's what I really thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, he ain't gonna kill them all, man. So, when he did, he broke my heart. He broke my heart, bro. I went right over there to my relatives, Gino Lunatic Langston, Lil Boo Boo, and Lil Snoop, and I'm sitting there saying, man, he said no. They're looking at me like, what? Blood said no. I said, yeah. He said I can't use a strap. What he ended up doing was this. After he told me that, He said, listen, you want a strap? You want to go put in some work? Go get your own strap and put in your own work. Don't go looking thinking you're going to get somebody else's thing and go get it dirty. They need their own thing. What I'm supposed to do without my thing if I give it to you? Right? I didn't understand it then. I did at that point start going to get my own straps because I didn't like being denied. And I wanted to do my thing when I wanted to do my thing, and I didn't want nothing or no one to stop me and prevent me from doing my thing. But it took many years, Uncle Spice, it took many years for me to understand the knowledge, the wisdom, and the seed that you had dropped down to me. And he didn't tell me this part. This is the part that I learned as I got older and became a general myself. You gotta go through your own journey as a baby. Meaning, if he would have did that, man, I'm in jail. When you in juvenile hall, man, listen. When them police come with the interrogations, they don't give a damn about your mama and waiting till you 18. I mean, having some adult around you, man. They coming in and they grilling and they tough. And just how they used to whip the field nigga that ran with that whip and don't stop until he break. That's the same way they do when you're in that interrogation room. And if you don't know how to withstand that heat because you ain't been in that heat, then you ain't gonna know that heat until you in that heat. You know what I'm saying? And that's when it's a done deal. So, that was put in your own work. Go through your own struggle. Once you do all that, then not only will you show who you are as a person to yourself, but for those around you as well. Somebody wanted me to talk about one of my homeboys, man, that I brought to the table. And I'm gonna tell y'all, which is my homeboy Lil 6ix9ine. They wanted me to talk about Lil 6ix9ine. I'm not gonna talk about him on this one, but I am gonna talk about him in the near future because I tried to give my homeboy that same advice when it came to messing with the little homies. Cause see now, I did want to provide a more pivotal role to my little homies. But because I went through that with Spicey, with my uncle, I knew better. I knew not to just throw no guns in no baby's hands, man, that ain't been about nothing, man. You know, because he's setting you up to fail, man. You know what I'm saying? If he's really active and he really wants it, he's going to get out there and go do it himself. And I tried to give that little bit of advice to my homeboy Lil 6ix9ine. Don't forget to read your Bibles, talk to God, subscribe, like, share, and comment. With that being said, my Zuligans, I love y'all. Stay up and stay safe. Peace.